Hello everyone, you're welcome to Let's Talk NCCF. My name is Fisayo and with me I have three amazing people. My brother here.
My name is Ezra.
My name is Joy Praise.
Oh, my name is Sunday, but they call me Sharp.
Okay, beautiful, F sharp.
Yep.
Okay, and today we'll be talking about NCCF and the things that we've noticed in the house during our stay. So I would want to start from the first question here, and I'll be directing this to Ezra. So Ezra, how many months have you spent in your service here so far?
I've spent about over 8 months now, I guess.
8 months. Wow. So during these 8 months, how has your experience been so far?
Uh, you're surprised. I was so excited. I know maybe a good number of people listening to this would be asking what's exciting about NCCF Family House, but I promise you it can really get exciting. Really, really exciting if you open yourself to the experiences, to a lot of things, opportunities you have to actually interact with people that the truth of the matter, they have gone either ahead of you in different aspects of life. So you just keep an open mind, you get to know that people there and even the activities is really exciting.
Joy Praise, how many months have you spent in your service here?
I've spent over 8 months.
Over 8 months. That's
Yes.
a lot of time. Okay, what has your experience been like?
My experience, it's been a beautiful one. I can say it's been a beautiful one. Yes.
Okay. So, did you hear about NCCF before getting to camp?
No, but head of NCCF right at camp.
Right at camp.
Yeah.
All right. So, what were the things you heard about NCCF?
I heard join NCCF in camp, be active, they'll take you to state house, not post it on our local government, just be active, go for all the services. And I did that, so I was going for all the services.
Okay. So, Ezra.
I know you have anything about NCCF from going to camp.
At all.
At all. I got to know about NCCF in camp. Yes.
While you were at camp, what were the things you heard?
Well, I was told that NCCF will come to camp. They come and pack us inside bus that they have family house. Maybe you can stay for a meantime and we eat free food for I think 2 days. So before we are able to sort ourselves our PPAs and accommodations and stuff like that.
So F sharp, how many months have you spent in your service here?
So far, so good. I've spent about 9 months. 8 months and some weeks.
8 months and some weeks. Okay. So how has your experience been?
Well, I would say it has been a kind of a roller coaster. I've had the amazing experience, the good one, and as I would say, I've also experienced the shiggy that comes with NYC.
Okay. So talking about NCCF now, did you hear about NCCF before getting to camp?
Yes. Before I came to camp, I think my then music director in Lagos always talks about NCCF.
Okay. So what were the things that you heard about NCCF?
Okay, he would say things like, "Oh, if you can, NCCF is a place of sacrifice, and that if you can survive in NCCF, you can survive in any organization you find yourself." So they say things in that line, man. Basically, that's it.
Okay. Joy Praise. So how did what you heard, how did it affect your perception of NCCF?
Well, let's say I had so much expectations about what NCCF was all about until I then heard the rules of NCCF. I'm like, I can't deal with this.
Okay. So the rules you heard about made it difficult for you to stay.
Yes, it did.
Alright. So what rules exactly were difficult for you?
Okay, I think that was the second Sunday in camp, and then they were playing the video of the family house, introducing us to the family house before getting there. And then the next thing I heard was no trousers, and I'm like, how do I want to survive without trousers? Like how? My clothes are 95% trousers. How do I want to survive? Like I can't survive now. People should just kill me. It's not about my church. It's not about my church. I'm just a trouser person because of what I do. I'm a media personnel, so I'm used to wearing trousers almost every time.
Okay. But with the no trust issue, do you see reasons now as to why greed is in place, even with all of the things that's
Well, we have the option of using an after-dress, but then I see reasons why they asked us to not wear trousers in the house,
okay?
because NCCF is an interdenominational body. That means it accommodates all forms of doctrine, denomination,
Denominations,
and things. So we
yes,
don't want anyone trying to say, "Oh, this person is wearing trouser and it's not
yeah,
suitable to my own doctrine. This person is ahead." That's why.
okay,
So we just have to live by it.
yes, yes, beautiful.
Most people perceived family house to be more strict than camp. So it's like from a lesser camp to a bigger camp. So that was a perception. So we were already living regimented lives in camp. So only for us to come out and enter the family house and live more regimented life inside the family house. And then this time around, it's even more spiritually inclined rather than the marching, the parade, and all those things. And at least in camp, you have opportunity to do social activities. But then here in the family house, all you do is spirit activities. But those were the perceptions we had. Over time, we got to know that there were games. Even in the male batch, we have TV where we used to watch match. We watch Premier League, watch La Liga. I'm a Madrid fan, obviously. So we got the opportunity. Like there are other activities. The house is really exciting if you open yourself to the things that are there to do.
Do you wish you had not stayed in the family house?
Okay, there's a way I would want to answer this question. So for more would I say most period of the time that I've stayed in the family house, I've always fantasized staying outside the house. It got to the point where I even had to myself and my friend got an apartment in Tufre. Hmm. If God says you stay in family house, you just stay in family house. That's just the summary of what that scenario. If God says you stay in family house, you just stay in family house. There's nothing that you can do about it. But fast forward to today, I'll just say I'm really happy to stay in the house. At this point, I have more opportunities to even stay outside the family house for free. I'll not have to rent house. I'll just go and stay in one family house. I'll not be buying food. I'll be eating free food. But I just got used to the family house lifestyle and then its culture and then everything. So it's really soothing to be in the family house. Whenever I'm outside, I just think, okay, if I'm here, I don't really feel fulfilled. I don't feel like I'm with the people that care about me. You understand? Because most times I'm outside the family house, it's a workspace. And then the workspace is always a jungle. Everybody's looking out for himself. When I come back to the family house, you find people that care. Before I even wash cooler, they don't wash cooler, submit for me. You get. I was even outside this evening, they were calling me, have you submitted cooler? You get. So people really care about you out of sheer love. You understand? You will not see that kind of love if you are living alone. You may even realize that you are living with a roommate that does not really care about you. He may cook food and eat everything without keeping some for you. You understand? So, but I saw a dimension of love expressed in the family house in a very different way. So it got to the point where to even stay outside the family house is not really as exciting as it used to for me.
F sharp. What
Yes,
do you think of the culture of the family house?
I believe the culture of NCCF is one that has been put in place, and it was strategically put in place to curtail excesses and to make sure that the house works towards achieving the goal for which NCCF was established for.
That's true. That's true.
There's this saying we used to say in family house based on NCCF standard. Yeah. So it is a standard that does not compromise. And it is very important for Christians first to understand that you don't become a great man by compromise. You don't get to a point in your life because you decided to break down some rules. You get. So we are first Christians. Even before we were core members, we were first Christians. So the lifestyle and the culture of the family house, it's designed in a way that it will support your life as a Christian. You have the excesses of doing other things, still within the confines of what a Christian should do socially, you understand, and even other aspects. So we have the library. Take for instance, it gives you opportunity to what to explore knowledge in any maybe any area, any field that you want to. So we have spiritual books, we have motivational books, you understand, we have relationship books, and then we have sessions in the family house where we pay attention to relationship, we pay attention to finance, we pay attention to lifestyle, and all of these things. You find out there is a balance. So for a Christian, you don't just pray, you don't just study the Bible. You have to strike a balance. So just like our ladies usually say, we are balanced women. So I don't know if there's anything like a balanced man, but I think there is this balance in the culture of the family house where it balances both your spirit life and then your social life.
Amongst the advantages that you might enjoy or you would enjoy when you stay in family house is that it will help you to discover yourself. It will help you to find your purpose, and it will groom you. For those that have discovered their purpose, it will help you to shaping that purpose. It will help you to it will build a level of confidence in you, because of course being the family house you get engaged. They will engage you in several things.
Yes.
For those that don't have confidence, you are not able to stand to talk, like you are not able to stand to talk in public. Of course, you will learn it.
Yes.
You will learn it, and it will make you a better person. It will make you a better person. Just like even in the Bible, when Saul had to discover his prophetic gift when he came in contact with prophet, because the Bible said Saul amongst prophets also prophesied. So Saul did not know that he could prophesy until he came amongst prophets. So that's one of the benefits you also derive by staying in the family house. You will notice that as you gather amongst fellow core member of like mind, you notice that you are discovering yourself, you are discovering the giftings that you have on your inside. So there are a lot of benefits. A lot.
What are the things you find fun in the family house?
Number one, I love the family song. Whenever we have to think family song, there's this kind of vibe that it gives. It gives you this feeling of or this sense of belonging.
Yes.
It gives you a sense that you belong, you have a family, you have people that care about you, like that and that. And another activity that I enjoy most in the house is the Bible studies. Bible studies. Having to the mode of Bible studies we do here is everyone having to contribute
Yes.
and having to hear people's perspective, how people interpret Bible and interpret scriptures differently. You just be amazed. You notice, you observe different abilities, different giftings, different ways by which people interpret scriptures, and you be like, wow, the same Bible text that you have been reading, someone else will approach that same Bible text and they will bring out a point that you have not seen all your years. You now be like, how come? I've been reading this thing for years. How come I didn't say this thing? How come I didn't say this point? And you just wow. And several other activities.
Okay, beautiful. Joy Praise, do you find any activity in the house fun at all?
Yes.
Okay, what are they?
Whenever we sing the family songs,
Oh.
drama unit, publicity unit, important. Yes, publicity unit, yes, and technical unit.
Okay. Ezra,
Well, I would say I'm an exciting person, meaning I would always want to have fun and say catch cruise. Yes, so most times the light activities usually get my attention more. Not that the spiritual activities are not important, but I feel like my strength is more on the light activities where, let's say, gaming activities, when we're playing table tennis, we have football match with other fellowships, you understand, or even within ourselves in the family house, or maybe during, let's say, little get togethers when we're having batch meetings, you understand, with the discussion sessions, just crack one joke, just drop one bomb like that, you understand. It's really exciting to see that. Okay, for me, I feel excited to ease the stress in a tense environment, you understand. So even if I'm in a very serious and intense environment, I would like to just ease the stress in a kind of way, because we must not really be serious in this life. You can crack jokes, you understand, and let us not always be very serious because we're in the family house, you understand, and then we always want to hold this serious face. No, we are entitled to happiness, you understand. You're entitled to happiness, and happiness that is safe, not happiness that comes out of vulgar words, not happiness that comes out of stupid talk or foul languages. You understand? It's safe happiness where you crack jokes, safe jokes that you can laugh. You understand? I really love activities that are really exciting.
during your stay in the house, have you noticed any improvement in your life?
Yes, you cannot stay in the family house and then you will not improve, at least spiritually. You understand? Why I said at least spiritually is when you encounter change, or if you encounter God spiritually here in the family house, you 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 would testify that it's cut across other aspects of your life. Yes, because when you're experiencing spiritually, you get to touch your mental state of mind, the way you think about, like, your thought process would kind of reshaping and begin to incline to it in a certain way that yourself you never saw it coming like that. So for me, I began to see things differently. The way I perceived some topics, whether it's secular or spiritual, mm, the way I saw those topics began to change in my head. And then I had to seek more knowledge, maybe from friends or people that had higher knowledge. And then begin to give you exposition on those things, and then you realize that okay, what you even knew was limited knowledge, and then you would want to actually be more and know more.
Joy Praise, what are the things in family house that breaks your heart?
The fact that you get to leave people that you built connection with, even if it's just for 5 months or 6 months, along the line you have to see that this person is saying goodbye,
Yes.
and then just like Ezra said, you might actually not even see them again till you die. So it's actually heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Very
Yes. Wow.
You having to build relationship with people. Like I said, NCCF is a place where you build network, you come to know people and like that. Having to build relationship with people for months, and even for years, as the case may be, because there are some persons in the house that have been in that for years. Having to build relationship with them for years, and only for it to just come out one morning for morning devotion, and just to hear that this person will be leaving the house. And they are not leaving the house because they are relocating. They are leaving the house because they are done with their
Done
service,
service.
and they had to go back to their home, or probably to should I say yeah, greener pastures, or they are done with service and they are just going yonder, to probably traveling out of the state, going back to their family, or going to build a family, but they are leaving the house. And to me, it's so heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
That's true. It's actually a very painful experience to
It
go
is
through. It's a
actually,
very,
it
very
is.
painful experience. But thank you so much for sharing your thoughts
You're
and
welcome.
perspectives about the house. Thank you so much.
You're
So,
welcome.
Joy Praise, can you describe NCCF in your words based on your experience so far?
NCCF. NCCF is a place of change.
So everyone, we've come to the end of today's podcast, and I trust that you now have an understanding of what NCCF is about and all our activities in the house as well. So we would see you next time in our next podcast. Bye. Shout out to all incoming NCCF house dwellers. We love you and we're expecting you. You will love it here.
Publicity is waiting for you.
Drama unit is waiting for you.